So I had a really early morning appointment. I just remember waking up. It was still dark outside. It was cold because it was still it was March. And my parents drove me, of course. And I got my own room. And as soon as I walked in, I just was like, okay, let's get this over with. Even when I went to check in, actually, before I even got to my hospital room, I couldn't even stand up for more than a couple seconds. I had to hold my mom's hand, arm, and just walk. The thing is, when you were admitted, they take a photo of you, and so I had my hat on, I had my glasses on, and they took a photo, and I still have that photo, and it's in my records, which is great. But I look dead. And that's exactly how I felt. So I just walked into the room. The sun was finally starting to rise. It was a pretty good room. It was pretty spacious, but I saw a bag on my bed, and I was like, oh, what is this? It looks like a goodie bag or something. And I thought it was from the hospital. But actually, when I asked the nurses, they said it was from a former patient. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So I looked into the bag. I'm getting ready to I'm dropping off my things. I'm just looking at the binder that they have there. But this bag was so special to me because I opened it and there was a note from a former patient that was in that unit a year prior, and basically said hey, we're wishing you the best, I'm doing well now a year later. There's a gift card, there's snacks and a blanket, toothpaste, just all these goodies. It honestly didn't even matter what was inside at that point. I just I thought that note was enough, more than I needed at all. It was just everything to me at that point. And so I kind of latched onto it and was wow, this is amazing. And I was I'm gonna do this. I'm going to steal this idea and do this when I'm out of here. It kind of gave me the hope and motivation to keep going. I basically saw that care package and said that I needed to pay it forward. It was something that I thought that it was so kind. I knew from the beginning that I needed to make it accessible. And so now I essentially have these kits where, I base it on my own experience, what I needed. I needed lotion that with no fragrance lotion, because my skin was sensitive, but I also needed sunscreen because obviously chemo affects your skin in other ways and makes it sensitive to the sun. And so also lip balm, just basic things, a reusable water bottle that would that would make me want to actually drink water and just keep myself hydrated. It's pretty much a full-time thing, really. I'm sourcing things, I'm speaking with suppliers, I'm speaking with hospitals, I'm doing a lot just as a one-person operation, similar to, I guess, Patient Story. But yeah, it's a lot. But I just knew that this mission to essentially bring smiles and also solidarity to those affected by cancer is something that's so important to me, because it's such a lonely journey. Sometimes you just feel yeah, you have your friends, you have your family there, but to be honest, no one's gonna really understand what you're going through personally. And so I just wanted to make sure that through this kit, I'm able to provide essentials that people actually need, but also to let them know there is hope. I'm here. Hey, I went through all this crap. I just want to let you know I'm here rooting for you, and you can do this.